Thank you for taking the time to learn more about TeamSmile. TeamSmile's mission is to help at-risk children get the dental care they so desperately need by using the excitement behind their professional sports teams. After this video, if you'd like to learn more about TeamSmile, visit our website, www.teamsmile.org, or give us a call, 816-595-TEAM. Thank you for wanting to be a part of our team.
We have a story tonight about a boy with a toothache and the tragedy that took place when he could not get the kind of routine care many Americans take for granted each day. NBC's John Yang reports tonight on what happened here for want of a dentist.
It was early January and 12-year-old Diamante Driver started complaining he didn't feel well.
He was complaining about a headache. He kept saying his head hurt. And then he said his tooth hurt.
His mother, an uninsured single mom, took him to the emergency room. Doctors found that bacteria from abscessed teeth had spread to his brain. After 2 operations, he seemed to be getting better. Then Sunday morning, Elise Driver got a phone call.
Hospital they called and said that he was not responsive and I needed to get up there. And when I got there, he was gone.
This tragedy might have been prevented if a dentist had pulled his bad teeth. But his mother's jobs have never given her medical coverage, much less dental insurance, and their Medicaid coverage had lapsed. Tonight, many are wondering how this could happen in the world's wealthiest nation.
This number will scare you and probably upset you. As many as 50% of the kids in the United States do not have access to a dentist. That is a scary number because even the smallest cavity can lead to periodontal disease, which can lead to a lot more systemic issues. It's just critical in their early development that they see a dentist early on.
TeamSmile is a dental outreach program that serves uninsured, underserved children in communities across America. We're helping our kids not only to repair their tooth problems, and then they get an education on prevention. So this way they get an owner's manual for their smiles for a lifetime.
TeamSmile uses the power and passion and popularity of team sports in the United States to impact kids.
When you see these kids who would normally never show up to sit in a dental chair, show up to TeamSmile because of the energy that comes from being a part of the pro teams, that's the genius of it. That's what makes it so incredible.
But we do everything. It's not just screenings, it's extractions or fillings, hygiene, education. We talk about eating a healthy diet, a balanced diet.
The whole program is 100% volunteer, so everyone does their part. The pro sports team gives us the space here. We bring all our mobile equipment in. It's the manufacturers that help us. It's the sports heroes, and then it's the dental heroes too, all coming together for a day of giving. And not only is it here in Kansas City, but we've got representation in over 35 major cities across the country.
Vikings defensive end Jared Allen felt so good about a charity event that he did in Kansas City. He asked the Vikings to do the same thing.
More than 100 dentists, dentist students, and volunteers took part in the clinic at the Minnesota Vikings training facility in Winter Park. Organizers say each child received between $400 to $600 worth of preventative care.
A day devoted to free dental care. About 100 local dentists and hygienists set up mobile dental stations today at Paul Brown Stadium.
Hundreds of IPS students have brighter smiles this noon thanks to the Pacers, the Fever, and TeamSmile.
Major League Baseball also helped brighten some smiles this weekend. As part of the All-Star festivities, hundreds of kids here in the Twin Cities received free oral care.
It's really an exciting feeling to come here, to show up, to hear the music playing, to see the kids jumping around and being excited about seeing the players and getting some dental work and taking away t-shirts and stuffed animals, and it's a really fun, powerful, emotional event.
It's not just sit in line, wait for the dentist, get an x-ray, get treated. We're trying to take their mind off the dental care and get their minds thinking about the football players that are about to show up. We got Chompers, our zebra mascot. That's the TeamSmile mascot.
There is so much that goes into behind the scenes. When that truck rolled up here this morning, there's an entire infrastructure behind that, from the supplies that Henry Schein provides. We have a sterilization area, we have a triage area, we have a hygiene area, and we have actual treatment rooms where real dentistry is going on. There are kids leaving here today that are getting all 4 quadrants worked on in one sitting. So to put that together and to put it on a truck and bring it to an event, it is a pretty awesome endeavor.
Well, it varies. It's between a 4 to 6 hour setup time. It's a lot of work, a lot of dental chairs, but the goal is to treat over 300 kids.
When the kids come in, we screen them to find out what their needs are. We take digital x-rays, and from there we send them over to the hygiene department where they learn about taking care of their teeth, brushing, flossing, and then there's a restorative area where the teeth are repaired, the crowns, the fillings. If there's any necessary baby teeth that need to be removed, we take care of that all in one visit.
Really, the team or the sponsors stand behind the event and provide the funding for it, but then really everything else is set up for them. All we really need is the space. We coordinate getting the children to come, work with the transportation, work with the DJ, the food, the setup, and just soliciting volunteers and dentists.
Cleveland Indians and TeamSmile teamed up for a day of free dental care at Progressive Field.
TeamSmile teamed up with the Chicago Bears quarterback DeMontre Hurst. 12 dentist volunteers were down at Bears camp in Bourbonnais yesterday offering free dental care.
Kids can get a free dental checkup today thanks to the Brewers and Delta Dental. They're teaming up with TeamSmile program and COA Youth and Family Centers.
Jocelyn Pollard is getting something her mom never got when she was 5.
Open really big, sweetie.
Keisha Pollard didn't go to the dentist. Growing up on a small farm in Mississippi, it's not what people did, but her kids are going. She brought Jocelyn and 10-year-old Isaiah to Arrowhead Stadium.
It's something that is not just the day of and the impact that it can make. So many of these kiddos end up following up complimentary services with those dentists in their dental offices. So it's not just a one-time touch point, especially if they have additional needs. It's so important and it's so incredible to see the looks on these kids' faces for them to realize that this isn't a scary thing, and then to see that grow and mature year after year after year. It's really cool to think about what this was the first year, from just something that was in some outdoor tents in November that first year to growing into an NFL movement almost.
2006, we had one event here at Arrowhead Stadium. The next year we had 2 events. And at the end of this week, we will have 22 completed programs this year, which we've never done before. So, I mean, the amount of growth is just overwhelming.
Well, I know the vision's a big one. You know, we really want to see it go to every single pro sports team in the country. Imagine if we could serve 300 kids that normally would never have dental care, times 33 NFL teams, times who knows how many other teams that we could get into.
We're seeing repeat kids coming back for their 3rd, 4th time, and a lot of kids come in and they don't want to show their teeth, and then 2-3 years later, they're full of smiles, they're excited about the program and about their teeth, and they just don't know how important it is to take care of your body like that. And so seeing these kids walking out, the immediate their energy level and their whole psyche, everything about them has changed, and it's just has something to do with their smile. And so when you can change that, that's a changed life in 3 minutes. And so I think that's the biggest thing about TeamSmile. We change lives, 1 tooth at a time. I think that's a pretty good thing, because sometimes that's the last thing self-esteem wise these kids need to make that jump, and we change their lives.
Hi, I'm Jason Krause.
Hi, I'm Dr. Bill Bush.
We want to encourage you to visit teamsmile.org.
To get more information about this wonderful dental program that's sweeping the country. We're over 20 cities right now, and we want to be in yours.
We want to be in your town, so call us up. Check our website out, teamsmile.org.